Hello, you're watching 10 minutes of BPTV News brought to you by Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm Bích Thủy with the latest story. Hanoi ceremony marks 45th anniversary of Southwest Border Defense victory. Vietnamese-Lao Prime Minister co-chair bilateral investment cooperation conference in Hanoi. Environmentally friendly tourism route opens. Bình Phước cooperative operating in accordance with the law. Let's begin our bulletin with the latest news from Bình Phước province. A ceremony was held recently to open an environmentally friendly tourism route at Thức, Command Zone Special National Monument in Loc Thanh Commune, Loc Ninh District. The route was sponsored by the Chương Group.
Chairman of the Chung Group and Chairman of the Bình Phước Tourism Association, Phạm Hương Sơn, presented 30 bicycles to the Ta Thiết relic site during the ceremony. Visitors can use the bicycles rather than motor cars or electric vehicles as previously to explore and learn about the historical, cultural, and natural landscape values of the site. The new tour contributes to diversifying and enriching the experience and further promotes and introduces the relic site's image among tourists from inside and outside of Bình Phước province. It also cements the province's goal of developing eco-friendly tourism and minimizing the impact on the natural environment in line with the current trends.
The Vietnam Women's Union Central Committee has held the ceremony to launch its working plan for 2024 with the theme Enhancing the Application of Information Technology in Union Activities. It also announced 2 competitions on applying information technology in union activities and the song writing contest Rising Vietnamese Women and Mothers.
Addressing the ceremony, Chairwoman of the Vietnam Women's Union, Ha Thị Nga, said with the theme Enhancing the Applications of Information Technology in Union Activities, the Women's Union in cities, provinces, and units nationwide will focus on researching and developing numerous solutions and methods for applying information technology that meet practical needs and match the capabilities of officials and union members. In the first quarters of 2024, the Women's Union of Bình Phước Province will organize an online competition on knowledge and skills in digital transformation. The union, meanwhile, will launch the Applications of Information Technology in Union Activities competition nationwide during the year to enhance awareness and skills among union officials at all levels regarding the applications of information technology in organizing union activities. Submissions for the songwriting contest will be accepted until July 31st. Entries should praise the emotions of Vietnamese women and mothers, extol their traditional qualities, and acknowledge the contributions of women and mothers to life, labor, caregiving, nurturing, and educating children. Songs should particularly honor mothers participating in the midwife program who assist orphaned children in difficult circumstances.
We have more news coming up next. Let's take a look. The Executive Committee of the Bình Phước Cooperative Alliance has held its 6th meeting for the 2020 to 2025 period to assess collective economic development, review tasks, goals, and activities of the Cooperative Alliance in 2023, and outline tasks and key solutions for 2024.
Bình Phước established 30 new cooperatives in 2023, bringing the total number in the province to 323. Of these, 248 are actively operating, 67 are temporarily inactive awaiting dissolution, and 8 are temporarily suspended. The total number of members in active cooperatives stand at nearly 13,000, with total charter capital of nearly 1,300 billion Vietnam dong. In general, cooperatives operate mostly within the legal framework, engaging in profitable business activities, providing employment, increasing incomes for members and workers, contributing positively to economic restructuring, and building new rural areas in the locality.
Moving on, we have the report on the activities by State President Võ Văn Thưởng.
High-ranking leaders and people of Vietnam and Cambodia recalled the Vietnam-Cambodia coordination to fight their common enemies during a ceremony in Hanoi on January 7 to mark the 45th anniversary of the victory of the war defending the southwestern border, together with the Cambodian troops and people, defeating the genocidal regime, January 7. Prominent among the participants was State President Vo Van Thuan. Addressing the event, Vietnamese Deputy Prime Minister Le Minh Khai quoted Party General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong as saying, during his Cambodia visit in July 2017, that the history will never be forgotten, and no one will fall into oblivion, and that eternal glory belongs to the outstanding sons and daughters who laid down their lives for the fatherland of the two peoples. For his part, Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister Neth Savun said, Cambodian people always remember the sacrifice by Vietnamese volunteer soldiers who shed blood and laid down their lives to fight the Pol Pot genocidal regime and liberate Cambodian people. It can be affirmed that the Vietnam-Cambodia relationship is a symbol of good neighborliness in the world, he stressed. Participants listened to touching stories of former experts and volunteer soldiers of Vietnam who performed international missions in Cambodia.
Vietnam and Laos agreed on major orientation to bolster their partnership in 2024 during the 46th meeting of the Vietnam-Laos Intergovernmental Committee for Bilateral Cooperation that was held in Hanoi on January 7 under the co-chair of Vietnamese Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and his Lao counterpart Sonexay Siphandone.
During the 46th meeting of the Vietnam-Laos Intergovernmental Committee for Bilateral Cooperation that was held in Hanoi on January 7 under the co-chair of Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh and his Lao counterpart Sonexay Siphandone, Vietnam and Laos agreed on major orientations to bolster their partnership in 2024. The two sides concurred to continue specifying and effectively implementing agreements reached by the Politburos of Vietnam and Laos, the outcomes the meeting of leaders of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and the Cambodian People's Party, as well as the joint statements and deals reached at this meeting. The two countries will boost bilateral trade towards the target of 10 to 15% growth this year, while focusing on strengthening connections in transport infrastructure and promoting cooperation in agriculture and rural development. The two governments as well as ministries and agencies of the two countries will continue to support each other at multilateral and regional forums. Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh and his Lao counterpart Sonexay Siphandone co-chaired a Vietnam-Laos Investment Cooperation Conference in Hanoi on January 7. Currently, Vietnam is investing in 241 projects in Laos with a combined capital of $5.47 billion. Prime Minister Sonexay said he hopes Vietnamese firms will continue to invest in areas of Laos's strengths such as clean agriculture, agricultural processing, mining, and clean energy. Prime Minister Chin proposed that the two sides focus on prioritized areas such as high-tech industries, innovation, energy, mining, high-tech agriculture, and e-commerce. The two governments should continue to complete institutions and policies, improving the investment environment, while giving priorities to each other's businesses in the spirit of harmonious interest and shared interest. At the conference, the two government leaders witnessed the granting of investment licenses and the exchange of memoranda of understanding among agencies and businesses of the two countries across various fields, including finance, agriculture, and mining.
The forestry sector is set to harvest $17.5 billion USD from export and 23 million cubic meter of wood from planted forests in 2024.
According to the Forestry Department under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the sector is committed to developing sustainable forestry economy and leveraging the multifaceted value of forest ecosystems through efficient resource management and use. It plans to protect and sustainably develop 100% of the existing forest area, while steering towards green, sustainable, and circular production practices. Another goal is to promote diverse forms of collaboration in the forestry production and business chain. The department reported an estimated forestry product export value of $14.4 billion this year, down 16% year-on-year. This decline was attributed to market instability influenced by the political conflict coupled with tightened consumer spending on non-essential products, including wood, in the US and the EU.
That is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.